Friends, welcome to my workplace at Ranaghat, West Bengal, India. This video is implementation of an idea to do SICS using pre-chopper. I want to divide the nucleus in the capsular bag with a pre-chopper and then remove two heminuclei one by one through a small 4.5 SICS wound. We are doing a small peritomy, and now I use bipolar cautery to get a bloodless field for making sclerocorneal tunnel. Very mild cautery is done, and now I take a 50 number bird Parker blade and make a partial thickness incision on the sclera just behind the limbus, about 1.5 millimeter behind the limbus. And now I make a small sclerocorneal tunnel. I go about 1.5 millimeter into the clear cornea and make the sclerocorneal tunnel. And now a side port is being made by the keratome. I introduce half of the keratome and get an adequate sized side port. And now the anterior capsule is stained with trypan blue dye. This cataract appears intumescent. So my plan is to do two-staged capsulorhexis. First stage, a small rhexis, then aspirate some lens matter, and then enlarge the small rhexis into an adequate sized rhexis. So I enter into the anterior chamber through the main wound with a keratome, and initially I make only 2.8 millimeter entry. And now I take the Oertli forceps and make a small rhexis. And after making this small rhexis, I aspirate some cortical lens matter to reduce the intralenticular pressure. After adequate removal, I fill up the antechamber with visco, take a Vanna scissor and cut the margin of the small rhexis. Then I take the Oertli forceps again and enlarge the rhexis into an optimum sized one. Size of this rhexis is about 5.5 millimeter. I can do SICS, but I can do Phaco in this case. But as I said, this is implementation of an idea to do small incision cataract surgery using a pre-chopper. So here goes the sustainer. The pre-chopper is engaged. The sustainer hooks the opposite equator and divide the nucleus into two halves in the back. So the corneal endothelium is protected. Now fill up the anterior chamber with visco, take two hooks and bring one heminucleus out of the capsular bag. And now inject visco both above and below, and then I open the tunnel. Initial opening was 2.8 millimeter. Now after injecting visco, I open the tunnel completely. Means the 4.5 millimeter tunnel is opened. And now I use a fish hook to remove this heminucleus. It came easily, and this is the larger heminucleus. And now I manipulate the other heminucleus. Bring it before that I aspirate this cortex to see clearly, and now I inject visco and use the fish hook again, but this time the piece got stuck in the wound. I pushed the piece from behind with a Sinski hook, but this time this didn't work. So I removed a part of it, and now inject again some more visco. Use the fish hook again. Again it didn't come. So I used this Sinski hook, and now I remove the cortex. The microscope is Lumera-T. I go to coaxial illumination for removal of cortex. Depth perception increases, and cortical cleaning is a joy with stereocoaxial illumination. The side port is small, the Simco will not go through this. So I have to use the main wound to remove the cortex, and it has come. Now I fill up the anterior chamber with visco. Small air bubbles are there and it is decreasing visibility. A single piece monofocal hydrophilic intraocular lens is placed in the anterior chamber. Didn't go into the capsular bag. Inject visco. Take a Sinski hook. Go through the side port. Place the Sinski hook in the gap between the haptics and place it in the bag. Now dial the lens, and the other haptic is brought superiorly, and then it is also placed in the capsular bag. Though this surgery took longer time than Phaco, this is an idea to do SICS using pre-chopper. I have developed my own pre-chopper, and it will be available soon. Be in touch with me. My WhatsApp number will be given in the description. The conjunctiva is opposed by a small subconjunctival injection and the case is concluded. Thank you very much for your attention.